So you recommend people get into Airbnb versus Turo,
Yeah.
or just Airbnb is what you
I would
prefer?
do both. You gotta have a numbers breakdown, right? So you're not gonna rent an apartment for 3,500 because that's not gonna leave you any money to spare. You want to break down the numbers. So if I get a vehicle, I do like some luxury, not all luxury. So
Okay,
I have everyday cars, right? My
gotcha.
everyday cars, Nissan, Acura, Toyota, Honda, everyday cars that people need for Uber, for deliveries, for whatever it is that they need going somewhere. And then you have those special event cars. Like now you see prom, now that everybody's in
Oh,
prom.
it's going crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my cars are booked out for prom.
Mm,
And July 4th, my Airbnbs are booked. Like
mm,
this whole month I've been booked out. But
mm,
it's because I know my numbers, right? I break everything down before I sit there and say, well, I'm gonna invest more. I look at the area, right? What does the area have? Where I have my Airbnbs, it's close to everything. Olive Garden, Walmart, it's close to a mall, right? My other Airbnb is close to a hospital, so I have travel nurses. So the other one is close to Six Flags. So these are little things that when I go making decisions on where I want it, I factor in. And same thing with the vehicles. Don't sit there and get a Lambo because people are not gonna rent a Lambo every day. That's once in a
yeah.
blue or the weekend or like a special holiday or maybe prom. You want to get everyday cars that's gonna pay for the Lambo. So when you
Mm,
have the Lambo sitting in the parking lot, you're not there like, oh man, like why did I get this car, this
mm.
insurance? Every Hondas are cheap, right? Right. Let me give you an example. Right now, I have a Honda and I pay 758 a month with the insurance.
Mm.
I rent that vehicle for $120 a day.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot of bread that I'm bringing in from just that
Yeah.
one vehicle.
Yeah.
Even if it was on a slow day, I put it on, not right now because Toro's not in New York right this moment, but I put it on hire a car.
For
So even
Uber.
on
Yeah.
yeah, even on a slow day, I'm still making money from that vehicle.
Mm. So people just got to leverage, once they get that personal right, get into the business credit.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Once you fix your credit, everything else falls into place. You're not even gonna know what to
Definitely.
do with yourself.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. 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 All right. So you left the job and then, you started a credit assist full time. What piece of advice would you have for somebody that might be thinking about making that jump? We're in a recession. Things are going up. Things are going crazy. What piece of advice do you have for someone that's looking to not work their 9 to 5 no more?
Well, first of all, have the mentality to say, okay, not every day is gonna be a day where you're making $1 million.
Sure.
But at the same time, I work 80 hours in the week or more than that. I'm barely getting sleep, right? I barely get sleep. But when I want to take my day off or when I want to go on vacation, I'm able to do that. I'm able to
Mm-hmm.
spend time with my loved ones. I'm
Mm-hmm.
able to do the things that I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to work today and get fired within the hour, and that
Definitely.
job will be posted tomorrow,
Most
right?
definitely. That's facts.
A lot of people are not built for entrepreneurship, right?
Yeah.
This is not easy. This is not as easy as we make it look. I
Yeah.
love my entrepreneurship because I tell myself, yo, I'm good, but I could do better,
Mm-hmm.
right? But at the same time, I've had my credit to fall back on. You get
Mm-hmm.
me? So my credit has been my mom and my dad.
Mm-hmm.
So now I know, hey, yeah, I can go to this bank and take out this much and invest it here. It's all about your mentality. It's all about your mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody is fit to be a boss. A lot of people are fit to just work. But if you're in my shoes right now and you're choosing entrepreneurship, I promise you, you're going to love it. But make sure your credit is right because that's going to be where you'll be able to tap in to get money, to do what you need to do. Once that credit is 730, get yourself an LLC. Take out a loan. I hate to promote them, but they're easy when it comes to loans. OneMain, right? Go to OneMain, do a pre-approval, take out 10 grand. The interest rate is ridiculous, but with $1,000, start an LLC. Take $2,000 more, go to Wells Fargo, get yourself a secured business credit card. Take another $1,000, go to Bank of America, get yourself a secured card with Bank of America. Now you got 2 business secured cards, which graduate in 6 months, right? So now You took one main's money and you started flipping it, right? And then the rest of that, continue. Just continue. Continue. Because at the end of the 6 months, they're gonna give you your bread back. They're gonna give you that 2,000. They're gonna give you that 1,000. And then they're gonna give you a regular line of credit.
I hope people taking notes, giving that sauce. You're giving a whole play of somebody just retiring and then, just get into it. So yeah, no, definitely appreciate that.
No. Listen, entrepreneurship is not for everyone.
It's not.
So take everything that I say with a grain of salt and just use it for what's best for you and your family. I'm successful because I'm always in survivor mode, right? I have no choice but to be this way. Right? If I would have been born here, I would have been fucking lazy. I'm telling you that right now. Because I would have been on welfare. I would have been on Section 8. I would have had food stamps. But I don't qualify for any of that, so I'm angry.
All right. So, I saw some e-products, I think as a highlights on your page. Can we talk about any e-books, e-products that you got?
Yeah. No, so if you don't want to... If you don't want to work with me and you want to do this on your own, because maybe you're already at that stage where you have your business registered, I have my getting to the bag. So I'm not just teaching you how to register your business. I'm going from A to Z, but I'm also giving you how to get into American Express. I'm giving you the tip on how to bypass their system and how to get an Amex for your business.
Oh, the business platinum or which one?
All of them.
Oh, okay, nice.
All of them. Not just the business. Everybody loves the business platinum. That's not my favorite card. My favorite card from American Express is the plum card.
Oh, the plum go crazy too. Yeah.
The plum and the green rewards. Those are my two favorites, and they have no annual fee. The platinum and the gold, they're really good for marketing. Like if you have a marketing business and you're running ads, that's really good for that. I don't. Me personally, that's just me. Everybody else, it's status. Everybody loves it because
it's a flex card, to be honest.
It is a flex card, but I don't like it. Like I feel like they're. Let me not even shit on my Amex because I love American Express. And if
Amex gonna be on your line.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, excuse me, we watched the podcast with Michael. We heard what the shit you was talking, and no, I'm sorry, no habla inglés, no habla inglés. I have them. I probably have every single. Look, I have every single card from Amex.
I got the platinum. I'm just rocking with the platinum.
I have every single card. I got all of them. Like I don't even.
I got that platinum going.
Can you turn the back? Let me write down the numbers.
Hey, chill.
Let me see. Can you turn the car around?
Oh man. Okay, so people can do it on their own if they're already ahead, I guess.
Yeah, they can. If you're already ahead and you just want to guide, my Getting to the Bag business credit bundle book, it'll guide you on how to do certain things. Everything else, you once you get the hang of the book and the tricks that I'm teaching you, you'll be able to do it on your own. You don't, like I said, even if you don't work with me, please, por amor a Dios, fix your credit. Arregla tu crédito, por favor. Arreglen su crédito, por favor, que es para ustedes, no para nosotros. What I'm saying is, fixing your credit is for you. It's not for me, because I'm already set. I'm good.
Yeah.
It's for you. It's for you, for your family, for your kids. Ain't nobody gonna want a man with bad credit. Women don't want men with bad credit. Come on,
No, definitely.
Listen, I'm out here dating, right? So first thing I'll be like, oh, what's your name? And what's your credit score?
Relevant questions. No, most definitely.
Can you co-sign for me? Huh? If you can't co-sign for me, no. It's not looking good.
Questions I need answers. But before we get into wrapping up the episode, I just wanted to know what is maybe the number one thing you want people to take as a result of this episode. Like, what's one action they can take after listening to this episode?
Okay, so after you listen to this episode, tomorrow, I want you to get into your Credit Karma. I want you to go into your Experian, right? I want you to go into your personal information, and I want you to remove any old addresses that you have. So anything that's old, they don't need to know where you've moved 20 times. No, they only need one name, one address. I want y'all to keep this in mind. if you have a collection that's attached to an old address, once you get rid of that old address, they cannot associate you and that collection, right? So you want to get rid of anything that's going to associate you to the negative account. I want you to clean up your personal information. That should be your first step before you dispute anything. That's number one. And then after you dispute the personal information, it's going to take your time because these assholes, they have you on the phone for 1 to 2 hours just to talk to them, right? Make sure you take a day for yourself. Hi, I noticed that you guys got this address. I've never lived there. You have to say if you've never lived there, you've never lived there. How are they going to prove it? You don't know. Okay. Clean that up. Once you clean that up, trust me, from that moment in time, you're going to come back to this episode and you'll say, that Loren is a genius.
Okay, definitely some sauce. So where do you see yourself in, let's say, 5 years? Are you still leveraging a business credit? Like, what are we doing? Where's the credit assist at? What are we doing?
I'm gonna be that rich auntie at that barbecue.
Okay.
You know what? you know the one that's real bougie. No, I'm gonna buy a building. I'm buying a building. I'm not going to buy a building. I'm buying a building. I already have 4 Airbnbs under my name, right? I have 15 vehicles, right? Rentals. Wow. Let me see. I got 2 properties, right? So what's stopping me from buying the building?
That's facts.
Yeah.
That's facts.
It's nothing like I walk in there like Jay-Z says, I walk in there as myself. Yep. Yeah. As myself. You know what I'm saying?
Let them know. We're gonna come back to the episode. You know, we're gonna see all the great things you're doing in 2027. So next question. So what do you do for fun when you're not leveraging a business credit, doing Airbnb, Turo, all that?
I go on vacation. I like to travel a lot. Like my biggest thing now, ever since I got my papers, my passport is stamped. Like, really? I got a trip to Turks and Caicos coming up.
Nice.
So I've never been there, but it's just now that I have points from Amex. Yeah. You know you got the platinum, so you know how they do with the points. So I use it so much. I have enough points for 2 free flights and a trip. So I booked the trip, and I was like, "Yo, like I need time for myself because this is." Let me tell you something. Credit is stressful and it's draining. I can't tell you how many people go into depression because of bad credit or because they owe somebody, or because that creditor is taking them to court, or because collections is harassing them. Because collections, number one, we don't pay collections. So anybody's watching, we don't pay collections. I don't know why y'all sitting there even trying to make any kind of collection. Do not pay collections, right? Number 2 is like, yo, when you can't get approved for certain shit, when you're getting evicted and you can't move and you don't have no money to move, you can really have like a stroke or like a panic attack with these. I've had clients who go into a mental breakdown because they're going to court, they got family, they don't have a place to live, and I'm like, yo, this could have been avoided, like had you started.
Yeah, definitely.